As a work-from-home dad, I try not to buy items from the store that I can make at home. And since the overpriced bread at the supermarket is packed full of ingredients nobody can pronounce, I was naturally attracted to the fun challenge of baking healthy, homemade bread. Before we get started with our video detailing the best bread machines, we have included links in the description for each product mentioned, so make sure you check those out to see which is in your budget range. Starting off with the best overall bread machine, we have the Zojirushi Home Bakery Virtuoso Breadmaker. What sets the Zojirushi Virtuoso apart from other bread makers is that it has two blades for kneading bread and features a heated lid for the even baking of loaves. This unit makes 2-pound traditional rectangular loaves in the inner cooking pan. The bread is positioned horizontally in the machine, whereas most have a vertical alignment. Zojirushi backs this product with a 1-year warranty. There are 10 pre-programmed settings with the bread machine: homemade, sourdough starter, cake, jam, quick dough, quick wheat, quick, prepares bread in about 2 hours, basic dough, basic wheat, and basic. There are also 3 crust shades: dark, medium, and light. Lastly, you can choose to delay the baking cycle for up to 13 hours. The Zojirushi Breadmaker was runner-up in Bread Machine Pro's in-depth look at the best makers. The reviewers were impressed with how it handled gluten-free recipes, and how the heater on the lid browns bread evenly on top. However, it lost points because it doesn't have a yeast or fruit and nut dispenser. Village Bakery recommends this bread machine because it meets the dietary restrictions of just about anyone, including those who can't tolerate gluten. The reviewers also liked the dual kneading blades, but they would have preferred if the machine was also able to make smaller loaves. This Zojirushi Breadmaker has more than 1,300 5-star ratings on Amazon. The most helpful commenter is Zaina, who had previously owned another Zojirushi Breadmaker for 18 years. She was impressed with the performance of the new model's dual kneading paddles, the top heater, and the versatility of this unit. Other buyers left similar reviews, and also noted that the long loaf tub made bread like you might find at the supermarket. There was one complaint about the blade notches wearing out after 100 cycles. Next up, we have the best bread machine under $100, which goes to the Sunbeam 2-pound Programmable Breadmaker. The Sunbeam 2-pound Programmable Breadmaker is a 600-watt unit designed to produce 1.5-pound and 2-pound loaves. There are 12 pre-programmed settings for sandwich bread, cake, jam, dough, Expressbake, which Sunbeam claims bakes bread in under an hour, sweets, whole wheat, French, basic, and more. There are also 3 crust darkness settings and a delayed 13-hour timer. The unit should only be washed by hand, and you should not use metal utensils on the non-stick surface. Sunbeam offers a 1-year limited warranty with this product. Breadmaker Machines recommends the Sunbeam Breadmaker if you are looking for a model that has several pre-programmed settings and a non-stick bread pan. However, the reviewers found that it's quite loud, and that the included recipe and instruction book is not very helpful. Consumer Search liked how durable and easy to use it is, and the reviewers were also surprised by the variety of features given the low price. Bread Machine Pros noted that the Sunbeam does a great job of making tasty bread loaves, including specialty breads. More than 1,500 shoppers on Amazon gave the 2-pound Programmable Breadmaker a positive review. One reviewer, named Stacy V, admitted that she was hesitant to purchase this bread maker at first, but she was pleasantly surprised by how easy it was to use. She especially appreciated that the timer allowed them to wake up to fresh bread. Others commented on how effortless it is to use this bread machine. The main complaints from buyers are that the instruction booklet produces inedible bread and that it's hard to read the LCD screen. Up next, we have the best Convection bread machine, which goes to the Convection Breadmaker by Cuisinart. Much like a convection oven or air fryer, which uses the same technology, the Cuisinart Convection Breadmaker uses a fan to circulate heat, allowing it to cook faster and more evenly than its non-convection counterparts. This 680-watt bread machine can make more than 100 bread, jam, sweet cake, and dough styles. You can also choose 3 loaf sizes, 3 crust colors, and 16 pre-programmed menu options. There is also a 12-hour delayed start. The bread machine produces tones that let you know when to add mix-ins and when to remove the paddle. Cuisinart offers a 3-year limited warranty on this product. Steamy Kitchen liked the Cuisinart Convection Breadmaker because it bakes sandwich breads quickly and evenly. However, the reviewer found that the control panel is a bit confusing and inconsistent. Village Bakery was impressed by the detailed product manual and the 16 pre-programmed menu options. There are 122 reviews of the Convection Breadmaker with an average rating of 4.6 stars on Wayfair. A man named Arthur has the most helpful review. He appreciated how reliable, consistent, and high quality the Breadmaker is. He gave the machine 4 stars because occasionally, the kneading blades would not mix the ingredients well enough. Other buyers were happy with how moist and not soggy the finished bread was, while still having a nice crunchy crust. Next, we have the best bread machine for making unique breads, which goes to the Breville Custom Loaf Breadmaker. In addition to its stylish design, the Breville Breadmaker is packed with features. It makes 1 pound, 1.5 pound, 2 pound, and 2.5 pound loaves. Plus, there are 3 colors to pick from and 13 automatic settings. The kneading paddle mixes ingredients thoroughly, then collapses before the baking cycle to minimize the hole in the base of the loaf. Perhaps best of all, this Breadmaker has a compartment that automatically dispenses fruits and nuts during the kneading phase. Plus, the 133-page user manual has 46 step-by-step recipes, including olive and roasted garlic bread and maple pecan bread. Bread Machine Pro liked that the Custom Loaf Breadmaker has an automatic fruit and nut dispenser, viewing window with light, a nice screen, modern design, and 4 loaf-size alternatives. Healthy But Smart recommended this Breville machine because of the company's reliability, the 13 automatic settings, collapsible kneading blade, and the simple user interface. As for downsides, making bread at home found it to be exceedingly large and noisy. However, the reviewer did like the bread it produced. Around 80% of the people who reviewed the Breville bread machine on Amazon left a 4 or 5-star rating. The most helpful review comes from Just Jim, a buyer who provided an in-depth comparison between this unit and our top pick from Zojirushi. He found that though the brushed steel housing seems a bit flimsy, the Breville is better quality. Other buyers liked the Custom Loaf Breadmaker because of the variety of loaf sizes it produces, the fruit and nut dispenser, and collapsible paddle. These are features that are not commonly found in today's bread machines. Now for our last pick, we have the best bread machine on a budget, which goes to the Oster 2-pound Expressbake bread machine. Though the name suggests otherwise, the Oster 2-pound Expressbake bread machine can make loaves in a variety of sizes, including 1 pound and 1.5 pound sizes. There are 12 bread settings, including the Expressbake cycle, which makes a 2-pound loaf of bread in less than an hour. You can choose from 3 crust settings, and the 13-hour programmable delay baking timer allows you to wake up to the smell of fresh bread. This machine comes with a 1-year limited warranty. Heavy liked the many settings, the large LCD screen, and that it's great for families. However, the reviewers were not impressed with the mixing paddle or with how loud it gets. Baking Smart recommends this Oster model because it's user-friendly, compact, and inexpensive. The Oster 2-pound Expressbake bread machine has more than 2,200 5-star reviews on Amazon. Maikoko, the most helpful reviewer, performed a thorough comparison of this model versus our top pick, the Zojirushi, and found the benefits of the Zojirushi were hardly worth the added cost. The reviewer was impressed with the Oster bread machine's throw in all the ingredients and leave it performance. Other buyers were surprised by how versatile and intuitive this maker is for its low price. For instance, one shopper uses plain, all-purpose white flour instead of bread flour and didn't follow the manual's instructions and still had excellent results. So that sums up our top bread machines. We hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like on the video, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have a great day.